Hello there everybody, Matthew Armstrong here on day 37 of our 100-day challenge to create financial freedom. If this is the first video you're watching, you may want to just click on this link right here and watch video 1 and watch all the videos sequentially. If you've been watching these videos for a while and you haven't yet joined our team, then you want to click on the link below and join our team and start on this path to financial freedom with us. Don't get left behind. Get on board, get on track. And just start making it happen. Take the daily actions and create the results for yourself in your life. This can be the thing that can do it for you. Right. So let's talk about the thing that's stopping you. Let's talk about the thing that's stopping you and that stops all humans in life that don't produce the massive results that they know they're really capable of. You've got potential inside you that is completely untapped. Your capabilities are much more than you've been demonstrating. So what's been stopping you? What's been stopping you? And when I ask different people, let's use business for an example. If I've had clients or whatever, or people have told me about their business, and if their business is failing or their business has failed, I'll ask them, so how come your business is failing? How come your business failed? How come you went bankrupt? How come this? And 9 times out of 10, you know what people say? They'll point out all the external things why the business failed. Well, look at the economy. It's just not the right time right now. They'll say, well, people just don't have the money these days, or just couldn't get the staff, couldn't get good enough staff to run the business, or I just didn't have enough finance. If I would have had more money, I could have financed the business. If that bank would have given me the loan, then I could have financed the business, and then we could have made things happen. But because of that, it didn't happen. Or my business partner. It was my business partner. And you know what? We've all had some sort of excuse in our life, and I'll raise my hand as high as anyone else. Say, yeah, I've come up with excuses in the past of why I've failed in different things. Why I've failed in businesses, and if you haven't failed in any business, you just haven't tried hard enough. That's the truth. You've been playing too small. Here's the truth. The most successful people in the world have failed more times than anyone else. If you're not failing, you're not doing anything. If you're not failing at things in life, then you're playing so small it's not even funny. You got to step outside that, and you got to start failing. Because you'll fail your way all the way to success. If you ever look at the stats of people like Abraham Lincoln, failed his way all the way to the White House. I think Roosevelt was the same. If you look at like baseball players, the top baseball players in the world, they miss more than so many times more than they actually hit. Sports people, you got to fail your way to success, and you got to become friends of failure. You got to like failure. You got to just embrace failure and go, wow, this is amazing. What can I learn from this? Because the biggest failures of my life, those have been the biggest learnings, and they've been the biggest springboards to any success that I've ever had. So get failing. Get failing. It's the best thing you'll ever do. Is just to get failing and fall in love with failure, because you'll fail your way all the way to success. And that is the quickest, surest route to success, is to start failing. If you're always successful, you're playing so small, and you're just taking little steps here, little steps there, and your successes aren't going to be big. They're only going to be small successes, and you're never going to see what your true limitations are. You're never going to see what you're really capable of unless you just throw it right out there, unless you start failing in things, and you just never know where you're going to end up. But I tell you what, if you're not failing, then you're not really living. You're not really getting out there. And you're not really learning and going deep inside you to bring out the true wisdom that is inside of you. So start doing it, whatever it is. This is a short one. This is it right here. Start failing your way to success. That's it from me. That's all I've got to say on it. Do it now. Whatever you got to do, join our team, click on the link, and get going with it. Get going with it. In business, it's an internal game. That's what I wanted to say. And people are saying all these different things why their business is failing, but no one, or virtually no one, is saying, actually, it's because of my mindset. Very few people are ready to acknowledge that. And I've done it in the past myself. I haven't been willing to acknowledge that The only thing that has stopped me at doing anything in the past, the only reason that I haven't succeeded at certain things is because of my mindset. It's simple as that. Simple as that. It's down to mindset. And anytime I've come up with an excuse of something external, actually it's been my mindset. And so that's what it is. Once we can actually acknowledge that, then we can start to change it. That anything where we've fallen short in the past, it's because of our mindset. And when we're ready to step up and to own that, then we can start to make massive progress in our lives, because then we're taking ownership of ourselves, of our mind, and of our outward results, because they all start on the inside and manifest on the outside.